So you've had on, I mean, just numerous of people that you disagree with. I mean, at like the most fundamental level, like at the metaphysical level, we have you and I have a fundamental disagreement, and everybody that pretty much that you've had on your show, you got a fundamental disagreement. But as far as I can tell, like would you say your overall experience has been very positive or cordial?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that with a few exceptions when I'm sick, there's been two debates where I was just sick and I was just very cranky. But other than those, they've all been really good conversations. I think that even though we disagree on most things, I think we can agree on certain things like the difference between our imagination and our experience and the laws of
Sure.
logic and math and those kinds of things. And if we start with those common grounds, we can build on that to try and understand the differences between our position without just saying, oh, well, we'll just have to agree to disagree. We can actually
Yeah.
discuss why we have these different positions and the justifications behind them. And when we go down that intellectual route, it seems like everyone's really cordial. I mean, even people who you are expected to not be cordial, like
Yeah.
Ken Ham or Kent Hovind,
Have
I've
you had
had
Ken
really
Ham on?
not yet. I'm
Oh,
trying to get
okay.
him, but I've had several debates with Kent Hovind, and they've always
Yeah.
been extremely cordial. I mean, we've never gotten into an argument or a fight at all. And most people think he's like one of the most dishonest people in the world. Like Aaron Ra claims that about him all the time, but he's
Yeah.
not. You just have to learn how to communicate in a honest way without trying to insult each other, and
Sure.
starting with those same basic groundworks of like the laws of logic and the difference between our imagination and our experience.
Sure. Well, I'll be honest, that's what I like most about you, and I just want to commend you to not only your own audience, they already know, but my audience as
Thank you.
well. That even before we came on, even yesterday, Tom was sending me a message on Facebook, like we're using, I don't even know what this program is right now to chat, and he was like, "Well, on Monday, we'll call each other and not post it live, and I'll help you kind of navigate and get used to it." And so that's just kind of the guy he is, and so I appreciate that about the way you do your dialogue, and it's a model that I want to do as well. So you're inspiring me.
Well,
So
thank you.
I think everybody should aspire to do that because, especially right now, you live here in the States as well. Like the political dialogue in this country, we're definitely not going down that route.
Yeah.
But the political dialogue in this country is just abominable. But there's atheists and Christians coming together on not only your channel but other channels who disagree. I would say at an even more fundamental place, and they're being very cordial. It's just it's nice to see.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that especially in the political realm, it's just all personal attacks and nobody's really discussing the issues, and it's a real tragedy.